What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Readings of Sage Tarot with your boy, Pat. What's good with you? You feel me? So, we finna talk about what we got going on for Aquarius in February 2021. That's what we got going on for Aquarius, February 2021. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time at all. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquarius in February 2021? What messages do you have for my Aquarius in February 2021? Speaks. So, you guys need to, during February, if you feel like you can't love yourself, try that a little more, you know? Get back to your inner childhood. This is a big focus for February, bottom of the day. And you're coming out of some type of illusion about what self-love is. You'll know what self-love is by February, Aquarius. You can't fake self-love. It's real. You love yourself more than anybody. You love yourself enough, you know? Sometimes you got to love people enough to show them what real love is, you know? Real love is not being afraid to be embarrassed. That's real. Humility is love, you know? Humility is a form of love. It is. What messages do you have for my Aquarius? So I see that if there was a situation regarding more than one person, that's changing. If there was a karmic cycle, I feel like this is in regards to getting educated or gaining new skills at this point. Or if there was a situation in which somebody expressed himself, that's changing as well. What is this education? A lot of you guys may be focusing on gaining more skills around this time or having some type of technical skill, reading more books. Some of you guys are having kids too. But also, I'm seeing that there's a lack of a metamorphosis happening. It's like you guys aren't shifting the way you should be. What is this? And it's stopping this connection from becoming very expressive for some of you guys, or this connection isn't changing because someone can't make a decision. So let's talk about this, right? Self-love is of big importance for my Aquariuses in February 2021. Self-love is very important. You guys are coming out of these illusions about what self-love really is, you know? To be able to love yourself more than you love somebody else. What's this about? What's this education about? So, Nine of Earth. A lot of you guys are very independent learning new skills. Very independent around this time. It's funny how you guys are independent, but it's like something around you is changing in regards to the people you deal with. I see that there's a new way of feeling about your independence around this time. A new way of feeling. Like, independence got to be better than what you thought it would be, you know? The self-love is what you're practicing. You had a hard time healing your inner childhood wounds. That needs to stop. What is this magic prayer doing here? In reverse. What is that doing here in reverse? Spirit. Okay. So for some of you, there's still a choice that you need to make on a certain partnership, and there's still a strong bond that you still need to make a decision on if you should stay or should you go, right? There's a new way of feeling. I feel like there's an important message coming about this choice that you need to make, and it'll leave you with the idea that you missed the opportunity regarding your own independence. Let that go, okay? Let that go. Don't dwell on that for too long. Don't dwell on that at all, okay? So what's this? Some of you guys, in regards to your past, there is a very important message about, like, I want to say finances or ending somebody's, some of you guys could be ending a job or making a decision about where you want to go with your own independence around this time. Spirit, what's going on? Ooh, Moon card. Moon card. This talks about secrets, anxiety, stress, knowing you have to deal with a situation and still having control with it. This is in regards to your independence and this important message. What's this metamorphosis in reverse? Because somebody in this connection isn't changing. And knowing you have to deal with something in regards to letting something go. Ooh, okay. Aquarius. What's this about? What's this headed to? The blockage is somebody don't know if they should offer something or not, or they don't know how to feel about a certain decision, about knowing they have to deal with these fears and these anxieties. There's a lot of fear here. If not fear, then things going on behind the scene that nobody knows about, right? Something isn't changing in regards to these burdens that you carry, this choice that you need to make about a new way of feeling, or this important message that you have on trying to relocate for some of you guys, or trying to make a decision on what you want to do with a certain project. This moon card in reverse. So a lot of things is behind the scenes of a lack of fighting, rivalry. It's like somebody's trying to avoid some type of tower moment at this point. But I feel like somebody's letting something go in regards to some type of betrayal at this point too. Something is being avoided in regards to some type of ending by letting go of some type of burdens. Somebody's not changing so that they don't have to go through this ending. What's this self-love about? Healing. This self-love will provide you with healing. It also might mean a separation from somebody you love. You might have to love yourself enough to separate from somebody, which is real. Oh my God. Okay. I see that there's something in regards, something hasn't collapsed fully yet, or something hasn't been shaken up yet in regards to something that either some type of hidden situation regarding a lack of fighting for something about independence and having a new way of feeling about independence. It's like having this fear and anxiety about not fighting for your independence, or not having a new way of feeling about your own independence, having the way that you end money end, right? But gaining new skills in regards to that as well, right? Some of you guys could have really ended your job. Your business is very stable. But some of you guys have worries about your business or what you're going to do with your job. Don't worry about that, okay? Don't worry about that. Leos are coming next, okay? I'm not going to forget them. This anxiety that you have about your independence should not be your focus, okay? Also, if there's a new way of feeling, I feel like you're just not fighting for something anymore. Or there's an important message in regards to a lack of conflict coming your way, in regards to your independence and knowing you have anxiety about that. Whew. A lot of you guys are at this point in your life where you can let something go, but you're still having a hard time letting something come down completely. So not only did you let go of all the burdens, you know something's going to happen after this. You just know. So whatever this is like trying to avoid some kind of tower moment by releasing some kind of burden, which is fine. That's where this decision on should I stay or should I go come from. Something about this connection isn't changing, or it's just not as conflicted as it used to be because someone can't make a decision. It's like trying not to make a decision on some kind of change for some reason, right? This missed opportunity that somebody feels in regards to somebody having love for them, but then releasing some type of betrayal, you know? This is a real situation. It's like somebody trying to decide how they feel about letting something go. Leos are coming next. I'm in Aquarius right now. This is a feeling of knowing somebody's around you and they are letting something go in regards to either forgiving you, or you have a strong bond with somebody that you at this point you're ready to let something go. You're healing. You're trying to love yourself more. There's a separation that probably bleeds your fucking heart, right? Oh my God. That's heavy. That's a real situation for some of you guys. So let's see what we got going on for my Aquarius is around the 1st to the 4th week of February 2021. That's very important. There's a lack of change. There's a lack of decision being made on the change. But there's an expression on the change around the first beginning of the month. So around the first, there's an expression of a change. Then there's a lack of a decision being made on that change. And then there's a decision not being made on cooperating or being able to communicate something. So that's weird. But watch out for that next month. Something in regards to somebody making decisions to either close their mouth or just be a little more quiet than they normally are, which is weird. But that's what I'm seeing. First week, let's see what you need to focus on during the first week of next month. First week of next month, Change. Oh my God. A lot of you guys are in between worlds, or you're shifting into this other focus during the first week. It's like going from one way of living to another, right? This slow moving change. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about, my Aquarius. This movement in between worlds, who you used to be and who you are now, or it's like the fall is changing. Something could be happening during the fall too. For some of you guys. Fall and spring. Spring and fall. New path. Right on top of this new change. You're walking toward a new life. New way of living, new way of doing things. A lot of you guys are at the point where when it comes to your past, you already said what you want, or you're finna say what you want about this new life that you live and where's this going to. First week, my Aquarius is. Yeah, that fear and that anxiety about walking this new life, done. So you're done with that. What's this heading to? Temperance. So you guys are coming to a point where you can mix both your past and your present and still be fine. You know, this is at a point where there's no more fear, there's no more anxiety about you said what you wanted, or you already, you know, you took the initiative in regards. There was a message that was delivered to you, right? Around this time, you might have had a conversation with somebody last, you know what I'm saying, month or whatever, but this is something about like knowing you don't have to deal with that anymore. And just taking your energy and mixing that and making it something productive with you, but also being patient in regards to this new path that you're working. Around this time, the first week, I'm seeing that you guys are going to have an epiphany about this new path that you're walking. If not an epiphany, there's some type of truth, right? That is either being attended on, or some type of truth. There's a lot of attention on a certain truth. This truth gets a lot of attention, or somebody's cutting out all this energy of giving hope to a certain situation. Somebody is moving toward independence, or somebody's moving toward a place where they're ending some type of financial situation, right? This is a situation in which there's a new path in regards to independence, and there's a new truth in regards to patience. Patience. A lot of you guys are at this Aquarian energy is very heavy during the first week. So there might be a fluctuation in regards to a lack of emotion, or a situation in which people take action, but they're more logical than they would be feeling, you know? They're not really necessarily at this point where they could sob story. What's this change here for? Change, right? Yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse and then the King of Cups. So somebody was caught and there was an action not taken on how somebody felt. So that's real. That's what this change is, you know? Not acting out of emotion, becoming more selfish, but also, you know, not being sneaky about it either. Like just being openly selfish. Oh well. Bottom of the day, I feel like a lot of people are coming out of isolation, but they can't take action on what they think, but they're coming out their head about something about feeling stuck. First week. What's the second week gonna be like for my Aquarius in February 2021? What's the second week gonna be like for my Aquarius in February 2021? Second week. Okay. Spirit says a lot of you guys are lacking freedom, and that's gonna come through, right? There will be a more of a freedom and openness, taking the positive and the negative and moving forward anyway. A lot of you guys are dealing with a twin around this time. The second week might be around the time you start dealing with somebody who is karmic for you, or there's like a yin and a yang energy with this. A yin and a yang energy. Karma. Huh. Some of you guys are Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. What's this for a second week of February for my Aquarius? You guys are working on skills. You guys are going to school. You guys are learning more. You guys are doing mentorship. There's something it's like you're working on more freedom and just moving forward. Tell me more. A lot of you guys are still making these decisions on what you want around this time. It's like you're working on projects in order to be able to make a decision on what you want to do with them. So a lot of you guys have these things that you've been working on and you feel like you can't really necessarily have fun with people, which is fine. I feel like a lot of you guys are outside of a certain group of people. You guys are networking, you guys are just working, but you guys aren't really having too many celebrations. Yeah. So something important hasn't been told to you yet about like trying to work on something around this time, or something being worked on isn't being said to you and it's very important. What's this King of Swords? You have this Queen of Wands. It's so weird because this King and this Queen of Wands, right? This is a couple. So remember how I told you a lot of you guys are dealing with twin situations, just like this yin and this yang energy, this masculine and this feminine energy. A lot of you guys are working with this, right? Working on the energies that you have, but not being able to say how you feel in regards to deciding on what you want to do, but not being able to celebrate with certain people. What's this Three of Cups in reverse? Yeah, and that's where the financial opportunity is being delayed for some of you guys, right? Like you guys are using intuition about like something that wasn't told to you emotionally, but it doesn't allow you to move forward with this financial thing that you need to be working on, or something that hasn't been said about finances, and something important hasn't been said about emotions around this time. But a lot of you guys are dealing with situations that have either been worked on about like not cooperating with somebody emotionally or not bringing people in emotionally. It's like you guys are having a hard time doing business with people who can't say what they want to do financially. Bottom of the day, something isn't changing your mind about how you express yourself regarding your happiness or this idea about this family that you want for yourself. Some of you guys are going to be dealing with family situations. Somebody could be having a kid around this time, or there's a situation in which you're pregnant with ideas or in regards to have this happiness. But this is a feeling of not only are you walking away from conflict and defeat, but you're moving into a place of even if you do have something cooking up, you'll be happy from it, right? Even if there's bad memories in regards to this, there's an initiative being taken on not moving forward for some reason. So what's this freedom going here? Yeah, freedom. Unable to manifest that. Some of you guys are having a hard time communicating that you want freedom, or not only are you free, but you guys are being manipulative. There's a lot of manipulation this month. You guys aren't really into yourself. It's like a lot of selfless energy right here. Yeah. Selfless energy in regards to a certain exchange. So funny. Lovers. So some of you guys have situations with lovers that you need to deal with during the second week of February 2021. It's like you're unable to manifest this give and take situation and you're ready for freedom. Like if there's no reciprocation, I feel like this is the week that you're at the point where you're like, you know what, I'm ready to move forward. I'm unable to manifest this equal give and take between me and this particular person that I've been trying to make a decision on what I want to do and use my intuition in regards to being very sympathetic. Something was being worked on in the past, but something important wasn't something important wasn't said emotionally. And it made somebody feel like they couldn't be around certain people because they couldn't say what they wanted to do financially. So whatever this is, it's a feeling of knowing you're dealing with somebody who is just like you, but not unable to manifest this equal give and take situation. Whatever that is. That's crazy. It's like you guys want to make it work, but it's very hard at this point. So, third week for my Aquariuses of February 2021. You're having a hard time with unconditional love. Some of you guys are dealing with your mothers around this time. Some of you guys are dealing with the idea that somebody might become a mother, or this unconditional love is a very prevalent thing. You need to always show that if that's what you expect out of people. Always show love, no matter who it is, right? You never know where it can come from. Everybody needs love. You do too. Like, dead ass. Everybody needs love, no matter who it is. For Aquarius is in February 2021. Okay. This card flipping out. So something's being lifted around this time. If you were going through a haze of trying to figure out what it is at this point around the third week, I feel like you should be pretty fine. Yeah, you'll be able to make that financial decision. A lot of you guys are getting promotions or having more business, but you guys feel like your business is lacking options or you just don't have too many things going on. Tell me more. What's after this King of Pentacles? Okay. So a lot of you guys are having a hard time to know if this is a toxic connection and you can't make your mind up about it. It's like you're trying to see past the bullshit, right? That's what I'm seeing. It's like knowing you can't have options because of some type of toxic energy. Yeah, it's like a decision being made financially on trying to cooperate for some of you around the third week of February. What's this Two of Swords in reverse over here? Yeah. So a lot of you guys have a decision that you just don't know how to make, and that's a situation in which you're going to be obsessing over that about this unconditional love you either need to show or you just haven't been shown yet. Right? What's this unconditional love right here? Okay, block it. It's like using your intuition. Using your intuition, certain choices need to be made about trying to cooperate, trying to, boss up. Some of you guys want to work together with somebody who actually got their shit together around this time. There's a toxic situation regarding it's like knowing you have to deal with somebody, but there's issues because of that, and you obsess about that. Like not having options, but having to make a financial decision that you just cannot mentally make for whatever reason that is. Bottom of the deck, something you can't walk away from in regards to a certain exchange, but letting go of some type of burden. Using your intuition in regards to seeing if this is unconditional love or if you need to show that. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. Yeah. Use your intuition about a decision you can't make financially, or if you feel like there's a lot of things that you've been putting down because you're just so busy, use your intuition about what that is. It's unconditional love. Show that. Some of you guys are dealing with a Pisces, unable to make a certain decision financially. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer. Spirit, what messages do you have for the 4th week of my Aquarius, February 2021? What messages do you have for the 4th week of my Aquarius, February 2021? What messages do you have for the 4th week of my Aquarius, February 2021? Quick change. Something can happen out of nowhere around this time. Bottom of the deck. A lack of community, but there's a lot of illusions around the 4th week of, Some of you guys aren't going to be able to sleep. There's a lot of bad family situations because you're unable to see the higher perspective from something else. There's a lot of quick change, right? Quick change. Lightning everywhere. Could be happening all around you, to be honest. It's a big sudden shift in energy, right? I don't like this. What is this? What is the 4th week bringing my Aquarius in February 2021? A lightning change. Change out of nowhere. Ooh. Change out of nowhere. Ooh. What is this lightning card over here? Yeah. Commitment. So if there was a certain commitment that you made, I feel like that could be changing. Or some of you guys could just be gaining knowledge, becoming more spiritual. Or the person you deal with becoming more spiritual out of nowhere around this time. It's just something in regards to spirituality that comes with a lot of change around this time. Like for the 4th week, something about beliefs, traditions, who you are, who you commit to, your relationships. Lightning. I feel like a commitment could change out of nowhere. What is this Hierophant doing here? A marriage, something like that. Yeah. You have the Knight of Swords. So a lot of you guys could be taking quick action in regards to try to commit to something around the 4th week. What is this Knight of Swords doing here? Or you guys are taking action on what you think about a certain commitment? Yeah, very quickly. So somebody's unreliable and they're committed, but there's a sudden action being taken on this commitment from the past. Somebody keeps looking back. Somebody can't believe the shot. Somebody is just not able to use their intuition in regards to somebody who's just immature-minded about what they want to do and how popular they want to be and how people just want to be in their face and dealing with somebody who they got it like that around this point, a commitment towards somebody who have an immature mind, but knowing that the person that they deal with hides their emotions from them, whatever reason that is, right? What's this Hierophant doing here? Yeah, so if it was in regards to a commitment, I feel like there's a lot of gossip about this around this time, or a sudden change about the gossip, or what is this Knight of Swords in reverse over here? There's a lot of gossip. Some of you guys, right, your spiritual beliefs, you need to put a little bit more effort into learning those before you just get into that. Because a lot of these, you guys are just trying to make a decision on what education shifts you want to do for your spirituality around this time, or trying to make a decision on what you think about something regarding your own spirituality that you feel like you haven't learned, or there's a lot of sudden changes around this week for my Aquarius. What's this Queen of Cups in reverse right here? So this is a feeling of knowing that you got to deal with. Some of you guys are dealing with two different people around this time, or there's multiple people everywhere. Like there's gossip. I'm telling you, there's gossip. That's where the sudden shift is coming from. Because it seems like everybody coming out the woodwork. Yeah, and there's situations in which somebody think they better than somebody, and the person who think they better than somebody else. And it's just a whole lot of lightning change. Fourth week for my Aquarius. What's this lightning for? Blockage being coming out of isolation, but delaying your own happiness. So something isn't being shown to you, and it's something that not only have you not had anxiety about it, but there's a lot of quick change in regards to not feeling happy or not being able to know the truth about something, or for some of you guys, just not being able to travel, right? There's a decision being made on taking action on what you think about something, but there's a commitment that in the past, you just didn't say what you thought about something for some of you guys. And there's a feeling of knowing that somebody's unreliable, but there's a new idea being birthed about what somebody thinks, and it's a new idea. That's so weird around this time. Fourth week. Bottom of the deck. Some conversation wasn't had about taking initiative regarding the love situation, and it's a bad situation for like somebody has bad memories, and it's coming to a point where they're crying over spilled milk about an insecurity issue, about not being able to take action, you know what I'm saying, when they needed to for some financial reasons. But that decision was made for them at this point, which is so weird. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's like a delayed happiness but coming out of isolation. This whole lightning change is coming up. It's like the birth expressing the idea that somebody's just holding back their emotions, making decisions on taking action, what you think about something. But also, there's a lot of gossip regarding a certain commitment around this time. That's what this lightning change is about. Like something isn't being shown about like somebody who rarely comes out the house, or something isn't being shown in regards to not being able to go get what somebody wants in regards to the truth, and that being delayed. Somebody is having a hard time rebirthing themselves and coming out of isolation. That's where this lightning change is coming from. That's going to change out of nowhere, especially about a commitment regarding gossip. So I don't know what that is, knowing that somebody deal with a lot of people, but then the person that they deal with a lot of people. A lot of weird shit, right? Aquarius. You guys have quite the spread, you guys. Quite the spread. So weird. So fucking weird. Give me some advice, Spirit. Advice. Don't pay attention to the people around you. There's a lack of change happening. There's a lack of conflict happening. Just wait for that. Something isn't, you don't have the knowledge on everything, especially if it's about like expressing something in regards to a home or bringing somebody in regards to a home. A lot of you guys are having a hard time with men. A lot of you guys are having a hard time with women. And there's just like a spark that's not happening. You haven't really hit rock bottom yet. So just wait. Okay. Just wait. This lightning change is going to happen for you guys. Be very patient with that. And I do want to thank you for your time today. If you guys have any questions, my readings are $60, and I would love to get to know you guys. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Just hit my line. You know what I'm saying? I do this on the regular. Oh, God. Fuck with me.